What's up, meatheads? Coach MANdler here, Team Swole Patrol. Got a badass Flex Friday for you today. Going to show you how to develop more powerful and muscular pecs while at the same time developing more starting strength for a bigger bench press. But before we get to that, I want to make a quick announcement. If you didn't hear, earlier this week I announced that I'm starting a 30-day anabolic hormone and resting metabolic rate recalibration plan over on Instagram. So if you haven't started to follow me there yet, definitely do so, because I'm going to be posting my daily training, daily diet, as well as other helpful tips that are going to help you on a daily basis for these next 30 days. See massive improvements in your physique by way of increasing your anabolic hormone levels while also increasing your resting metabolic rate so that you're burning more fat, maintaining more muscle, and ultimately increasing the ability to look good and perform like a badass. So if you haven't done so already, definitely check it out. My Instagram page is simply Coach MANdler. I'll put a link to it down there in the description box in case you forget. But nevertheless, you definitely want to check that out. It is going to be badass. Just 3 days in right now, and I'm already starting to see and feel some tremendous results. And I know those same results will happen for you as well. Now, on to today's Flex Friday routine. When we're talking about building bigger and more powerful pecs, and especially how we can match that up with a bigger bench press, they really do go hand in hand. I mean, whenever us bodybuilders or anyone looking just to maximize the size and muscularity of their chest is going to program for those goals, you always start with some type of bench press variation. I mean, it's going to be either decline bench, flat bench, or incline bench. And you can throw dips in too, weighted dips. But nevertheless, when it comes to being able to match up the size, shape, and muscularity with the ability to overall just press more weight, it all comes down to building a stronger chest for all these raw lifters out there. See, for all raw lifters out there not wearing one of those powerlifting bench press shirts that give you rebound from the bottom, whenever they fail, it's because of the weakest link in the overall kinetic chain. And that's 99% of the time going to be your chest, because if you ever notice, if you've never worn a bench shirt, you're failing at the very bottom, and that's going to be because of weak pecs, amongst other things. It could be just shitty form, but for the most part, it's weak pecs. So what we want to do in order to cure that, if you will, is focus on a couple things. Number one, focus on movements that will obviously strengthen your chest, but it also comes down to making sure you program in certain types of core lifts that will emphasize more starting strength in that area, and that will force more time under tension in that area so that you can overcome that weakness and not have it hold you back. And for that purpose, I always throw in some pause bench press work, whether it be on my core lift or accessory lifts via doing some dumbbell work, whether it be single arm or alternating or bilateral, doesn't matter. I'm always going to throw in some type of pause bench work so I can develop more of that starting strength that's necessary to keep this weakness from hindering not only my bench press, but also help me develop more size, density, and muscularity in my chest. Hey man, thanks for checking out today's Flex Friday routine. If you dig what you saw, let me know by hitting the like button. And one other thing, if you do want to follow along with this 30-day anabolic hormone and metabolism recalibration plan, simply do so by heading over to my Instagram page and give me a follow while turning on your notifications so you stay up to date with all the daily training videos, diet tips, meal plans, as well as other helpful ways that you can add to the docket of things you can do on a daily basis for increasing your anabolic hormone levels and increasing your resting metabolic rate for faster fat loss and improvements in overall muscularity and athleticism. This is completely free of charge and my way of thanking you for being the ass kickers that you are. So in order to follow me along with this 30-day process, simply go down to my description area, hit that. So to follow along, just go down to the description box right now, click on my Instagram page. It's instagram.com/Coach MANdler. Give it a follow and keep grinding away with what you see on there, because I can promise when you do that, you're going to get the same badass results that myself and my other clients that are currently going through it are right now. Appreciate your time, guys. Have a good one. MANdler out.